got the video package. It is main event time. This is the one that everyone was looking forward to.
We did a poll at the start of tonight, and I can tell you that I think it was something like 81% of people were most excited for this match. This is the one that people are waiting for. Meltzer would give that 10 stars. He wouldn't. First of all, it was WWE, and second of all, it wasn't in Tokyo. So of course he's not going to give it 10 stars. Come on. Come on, James Chadwick. You know how this works. Usos come in to Brock Lesnar 1 versus 3. What is the stipulation for this match? If Brock wins, then Roman has got to change his name to Poopy Pants. That's the stipulation. Oh, that actually might be a Jake Paul one. I can't remember. I always get them confused. Paul Heyman throws in the towel like Arnold Skaaland did. Oh my God. Do you? I would love it. I would love it. But this is a very different company to the one when Arnold Skaaland threw the towel in. Bob Backlund versus the Iron Sheik. God, honestly. Could you imagine if he did that and then the commentators mentioned that moment? That'd be insane. This just feels like a completely different... This does not feel like the same company that gave us the Iron Sheik, Bob Backlund, Pedro Morales, Bruno Sammartino, Ivan Koloff. Like all those legends from that era. But it is. It is the same company. Right. Let's go. Roman coming out first. We've got a big CGI Roman. Which way is this going to go? Roman has got supernatural powers. He can cut ropes. Oh yeah, that's good shout. That's a rubbish power. Imagine if that was his supernatural power. His supernatural power is that he can will the ropes to break. It's not going to help you very much in everyday life, is it? Bam, bam. Leo says, show us the match. Stop talking rubbish. That is the best review I've ever had. Heartbreakingly, that is the best review I've ever had. Shout out to you, Leo. Shout out to my #1 fan. Shout out to my boo. Shout out to my bae. Here's Paul Heyman. Heyman's coming out. No Usos. Roman's got his boobs out. Richie, shout out to you. Holds up the title, fireworks, pyro. It's a big, big entrance this for Roman, as you would imagine. Gaming in Real Time says this feels huge. I think Brock is going to win. Days, Goldberg or Daniel Bryan. Maybe Seth will interrupt. I wouldn't expect Daniel Bryan. Right, Roman making his way down to the ring. He's got Paul Heyman by his side, holding up that Universal Championship. Let's go, Brock Lesnar. Hasim, shout out to you, buddy. This match could take 20 to 30 minutes. Oh, easy. This entrance could take 20 to 30 minutes. So, I don't know. We've only got, well, 22 minutes, and this show would have been on for 4 hours. Days, does the room that you're in have wheels under it? It does not. I wish it did. That would be awesome. And I could go to the beach. Cutting ropes and lines are very important. Days, it's not no DQ. It's now a normal match. Yes, I love normal matches. It's my favourite stipulation. The Usos are not with Roman. Nah, but they're sure to make an appearance. Right, here we go. You're the best. Ricky, shout out to you. Will Daniel Bryan interfere? I hope so. He's not even in the ring yet, guys. He's not even in the ring. Roman on the edge of the ring with his peppers around his neck. Dun, 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 dun. Where are we with the poll? The poll that we've got right now. Wow! Over 1,000 votes. 1,100 votes. Roman 59%. Brock 41. 59% for Roman. Brock with 41. So very close. Very close. AEW put a picture of Ruby Soho when Roman came out. There is Roman holding up that Universal Championship in the ring. Pyro going off. Dun, 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 dun. Roman holding that Universal Championship up. Suplex City sign. Paul Heyman sign. Someone in the crowd has got the greatest Royal Rumble belt. Someone's got the greatest Royal Rumble belt. Do you remember the belt they made for Braun when he won the greatest Royal Rumble? I just saw someone in the crowd holding that up. They must have sold that over in Saudi Arabia. I don't think you can get that on WWE Shop. That's cool, man. Ah, here's the beast. Here's the beast. Bum, bum, ba bum, bum. Bum, ba bum, bum. He's not in his farmer attire. He's in his black shorts, MMA gloves. No farmer's attire for Brock. It's his black shorts, and he's still got the goatee. The beast. Man, this feels huge. This feels huge. Brock looks so cool with that ponytail. Dun, 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 dun. Brock walking around without Heyman feels so weird. That ponytail looks weird. Dun, 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 dun. Does look bigger. I love that the beard looks cool on Brock. Oh, it's all cool. Everything's cool. Can't wait for this. The ponytail is nailed on for an elite figure. Totally. He looks like a Viking or something, doesn't he? Getting really strong Viking vibes from him. He could be the third member of the Viking Raiders. Brock stepping into the ring. Getting right in Roman's face. Big fight feel. Big fight feel. Man, I don't know that this is going to go long. I don't know that this is going to go long. I don't think it needs to go long. This is for the Universal Championship. I think you need a ponytail. I've got a ponytail. Just hide it under here. If I was to take this off, it looks exactly like Brock. Here we go. Who do you support? I want Roman. I like Brock, but I don't really want Brock to be the one that beats Roman. Massive cheers. This crowd is going crazy right now. Brock Lesnar forever. Brock is going to lose. There's time for a surprise entrance, says Alex. Brock back in the corner. Roman taking a few steps forward. Roman holding up that Universal Championship. Brock versus Roman Reigns. I mean, this has been like one of the feuds, maybe the feud of this generation. Like, I don't even know how many times they've faced each other. They just constantly keep facing each other, don't they? How is this going to play out? I'd laugh if Lesnar does win and takes the title to Raw, says Alex. Right, here we go. Bell sounds. We are underway with Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Brock trying to grab Roman. He's got Roman, and Roman drives Brock over to the corner. Lesnar pushing Roman back. Smile on the face of Brock. Roman stares at Brock. Brock bouncing around. The two of them circling around. Brock's face is already red. Suplex City chants, and Roman takes a look at the crowd. Look at the smile on the face of Brock. He seems to be having so much fun. Big strikes coming in. He's just pounding Roman down. Goes over, he's going to try and take Roman to Suplex City, but a back elbow by Roman. Big right hands by Roman as well. Driving the beast back. And again, he's going to try and do a suplex, and Roman keeps holding onto that top rope. A couple of back elbows quickly being thrown in by Roman. Uppercut by Roman. Brock goes over to the corner. Brock picks up Roman, drives Roman over to the corner. Shoulder tackles coming in by Brock. The ponytail is going to interfere. Brock already looks like a tomato, you can tell him. He's going for the suplex. Again, he can't get it. Third time he's tried. Back elbow by Roman. And again, number 4. There it is. Suplex. German suplex. German suplex by Brock. Suplex City chants. Roman again holding. Desperate not to go to Suplex City. He's just holding onto the top ropes. Shoulders being driven in by Brock. And again, it's all Lesnar at the moment. It's all the beast. Kicks coming in by Brock. Roman going down. The Undertaker was seen, so he might face the winner. Roman is down. The suplex assist is going to win, says Dark Angel. Yeah, that's the name they're going by with Roman, isn't it? The suplex assist. He hangs Lesnar over that top rope, drags him outside the ring. Lesnar knocks Roman against the barricade. Roman with a big right hand. Into the ring post goes Brock. The hair makes Brock's head look like a radish. Again, you can tell him this. If Brock ever sees this, I did not say these things. I said he looked lovely. He does also look like a radish. You are correct. Up on the shoulders. Roman holding onto... he gets thrown back into the ring. He was holding onto the ropes. He gets chucked into the ring. Brock Lesnar on the outside. Let's go, Roman. Suplex City. We've got dueling chants at the moment. Nice big strike by Roman. Brock goes down. West Ham are 1-0 up at half-time. James, shout out to you. Heyman is going to turn on Roman, says Ellie. Roman has got strong, says Daniel. Yeah, mixed chance, got dueling chance. Roman comes crashing down on Brock. Goes flying over the top, comes crashing down onto Lesnar. Holy chance. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, look at that big Superman punch. That's what knocked Lesnar to the outside, and then Roman launching himself over the top. Brock Lesnar being thrown back into the ring. Roman Reigns getting back into the ring. Roman charging over. Spear by Roman. 1, 2. Shoulder up by Brock. Everyone are on their feet right now. This has got a massive fight feel. Massive fight feel. We asked the community who would win. We're coming up to 2,000 votes. And I'm going to end it at 2,000. 2,000 votes. You'll be able to see the results. Over 2,000 votes in on who wins. 57% of people said Roman. 42% of people said Brock Lesnar. Roman charging over. Superman punch to Brock. Superman punch again being lined up by Roman. He's going for it. Gets it. A second one. Brock goes down. Beast is struggling at the moment. Yeah, he's in a right mess. Brock Lesnar down in the corner. Roman in full control. Here we go. Looking for the spear. Wow, Brock jumps over it. Brock jumps over the spear. That was amazing agility by Brock. Roman goes right into the turnbuckle. Roman is going to win. That is one hell of a jump. It really is, yeah. Look at the smile on Brock's face. This is awesome chants by the crowd. They should be chanting, that jump's awesome. That jump was awesome. That jump was awesome. Brock looked out to Paul Heyman, gave a quick little smile. Paul Heyman wouldn't look at him. It is so weird, Paul Heyman being at ringside and not being there for Brock. Another suplex. Couple of suplexes to Roman Reigns. Suplex City to Roman. Oh, the Beast is feeling it. And another one to Roman. Brock is absolutely feeling this right now. I think he even blew a kiss to Roman. Brock has got Roman. He's going to put him up. He's going for an F5. Hits it. F5 to Roman. Brock Lesnar 1, 2. Oh, shoulder up. Shoulder up. Couple of suplexes, and he's looking up to the heavens. Lesnar can't believe that. Wow. Roman, I acknowledge you. Myself out and said my heart is beating fast. Brony said OMFG, that scared me. Sumi said the Saudi crowd is goated. The Saudi crowd is awesome. The Saudi crowd have been real stars of the show. Austin said, I thought that was it. Let's go, Roman. Suplex City are the dueling chants. That was so flipping close. Brock Lesnar standing over Roman. Roman is a mess. Roman is at the feet of Brock, and he can't even get up to his feet. He's up on the shoulders. Looking for another F5. Oh, Roman reverses. Guillotine. 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 Brock trying to pick up Roman. He's still got that guillotine applied. Roman's wearing red pants as well, that's confirmed. He's got the guillotine on. Brock is trying to stay in this. You can see sweat running down his face, Brock. Brock trying to power out of it. He plants Roman down. Spinebuster. Brock is hurt. This is a really good main event, man. Feels huge. This show feels like the biggest show of the year. We said that before it started, and it hasn't let us down. It's been such an entertaining watch. We've been streaming for over 6 hours. 6 hours 20. We could go another 6 hours. This show is awesome. Oh, F5! The ref's down! F5 and the ref has gone down! Look, 1, 2, 3. Brock would have won. He would have won. Oh, there's real drama. He does an F5 and the ref is down. Well, what do we do now? The referee is down. Oh my God, get another ref! Yeah, is there like another ref that can come down? Paul Heyman's gone round to the referee. The referee is down. You don't want to upset Brock. Brock's looking at the ref. Brock grabs the ref by the belt, picks him up one-handed. He grabs the ref and he's like... Oh, he is frustrated. He's getting distracted as well. That's the problem. Here's Roman. Spear by Roman. Roman hits a spear on Brock. We need a new ref, said RDC. Right, we've got some... Oh, man, honestly, it is so good. The crowd are losing their minds. Referee is down. Brock picking him up by the belt. He went full on caveman, didn't he? Oh! And just kind of threw him away. We still don't have a referee. Brock is down. Roman is down. Paul Heyman has got the Universal Championship. I kind of feel like he's going to throw it into someone to use. Who's he going to throw it to? He throws it in the middle. Paul Heyman says, I don't know what to do with it. He threw it in the middle. He threw the belt in the middle. He didn't know what to do with it. Hey, if I'm Roman, I'm annoyed. He might not have thrown it at Brock, but he also didn't throw it at Roman. Brock's got the belt. Oh, the Usos are in. Super kick by the Usos. Super kick by the Usos. Brock is down. Brock's getting back up. Ah, and he gets nailed with the belt as well. There's still no referee. Look, 1, 2, 3. There's no referee. 1, 2, 3. And now there is. Roman Reigns retains. Roman retains. The big story is that Paul Heyman chucked the belt in, threw it in the middle, and said, I don't know what to do. That is not going to look good on replay for him. That is not going to look good on replay. How do you defend that if you're Paul Heyman? If you're Paul Heyman, how do you defend that? Brock loses but still looks strong. That's a terrible finish. Roman won. Roman won. He stole it, but... Roman retains. That's what we've got.
Right to the point. Anthony Joshua is not your typical...
I'm not sure about that finish. I don't know what that's going to mean for Paul Heyman. Wouldn't want to be Paul Heyman. Let's put it that way. Why? Roman, that was predictable. That ending was blah. Yeah, it was a bit predictable. Brock is down. Scott says, I think that ending was the best. It was a good ending, says Saruka. Paul Heyman is stood next to Roman.
Is not your typical boxer.
He gives him the belt. Roman holds that Universal Championship up.
A year after taking Olympic gold on home ground.
Roman shouldn't be champion if the Usos going to cheat. Well, he's a heel, isn't he? He doesn't want you to like him. He doesn't care what you think. He doesn't care what you think. Yeah, we can see in the eyes of Brock the anger in his heart. It was a bad ending. Right. The show fades to black, and that is it. What did you think of WWE Crown Jewel? Let's get people's thoughts. What did you think of WWE Crown Jewel? So, let's try and get some scores here. Did you think it was 9 to 10? Did you think it was 8 to 8.75? Did you think it was 7 to 7.75? Did you think it was 6.75 or below? Let's get a really good read of, because people will put their scores in, but definitely do it. Do it by the vote if you can. Definitely vote. I'd love to get an idea as to what people are thinking for the show. It'll give us a really good idea where that's fallen. What are people thinking? Get in your votes. Get in your votes. We managed to reach 3,500 likes as well. So a massive thank you to everyone that's done that, and a big thank you to everyone that's subscribed tonight as well. It's really appreciated. Crown Jewel has literally just ended, like literally moments ago. Let's stop that. And Roman retains. I'm going to change this over. Get in your votes. It'll give us a really good idea as to what people think of the show. That's the headline. That is the headline. Roman retains. I thought the match was good. Ending. One of them, weren't it? It was one of them. An ending I knew was going to happen. A rematch at the next pay-per-view, says William. Really good pay-per-view. Loved the ending, said Sumi. 10 out of 10, said Labria. David Conley says, take these off. Good. I loved it. 775. Imagine that you cashed in. That was my chance, wasn't it? That was definitely my chance to cash in. I've wasted an absolute golden opportunity there. I'm disappointed in wrestling fans if they honestly believe that was a good ending. Cannot give a grade because the internet and cable has been out for 6 hours. Oh, BBB Yipsy. Sorry to hear that, bud. I'm so happy that Roman retained. Cannot give it a grade. Internet was out. I don't have a poll. You can't see the poll. It's on screen. We've had 800 in 2 minutes. We've already had 850 votes. So let me unpin that, and I'll pin the poll to the top. I'll pin it to the top. That just ends it. Oh, I can't pin it. Okay, it won't let me pin it. Forget that. It's we've had 900 votes all the same though. Nicole said, I liked how Paul threw the belt in the middle and they played tug of war, but I don't like how Brock got pinned. 8.7, it was a good show, said Wolf of the West. 80 said 9 because of Queen Zelina and head of the table. Kevin is done with WWE. That was it. It is done. Tama Samoa 78 said it was a good ending. You're just a hater. Days, what's your match of the night? Mine's Edge and Seth. I agree, Hasib. Edge versus Seth. This kind of one said it was fantastic. Austin said 775. Shuam said Brock didn't have a lot of stamina like he used to have. The Donut Fuck said, what was that ending? Andres Lopez said, I'm calling it now. Brock wins the Rumble and the rematch happens at WrestleMania. It was a good show, says Ahmad. Yeah, for me it was definitely Seth and Edge that get match of the night. I thought that was absolutely brilliant. Farmer's Son said 9.5 because of Xavier Woods winning King of the Ring. Anthony said, I don't know what you're all talking about. This was brilliant. Bonkers said, we all knew he was going to retain because Brock goes away for a while. 8.75 said Ronnie. MAB said, I'm done with WWE. That was a horrible ending. Anyone who says otherwise is a hater. How does that work? If you enjoyed the ending, you're a hater. If you enjoyed what you just saw, you're a hater? Yeah. How dare all you out there that enjoyed what you just saw, stop hating. God, I just had enough with haters. I have had enough with all of these haters. Gaming in Real Time said, I think the focus is on the story and not on the champion. Drew versus Roman at the next pay-per-view. Terrible ending, says Vlad. Pretty good show, says Gavinux. Oh, Gavinux! Stop hating. 9 out of 10. That match sucked, said Elijah. 9 out of 10. Woods made the night. My God, I am mad. Brock is out. WTF? That was the best ending. I love my tribal chief. Hater. If you're gonna allow If you're gonna allow one mediocre ending to stop you from liking WWE, then you do need to stop. We've had 1,247 votes, and right now, out of 1,200 votes, 40% of people say this was a 9 to 10 pay-per-view. Wow. Wow. People loved this because the next rating is 8 to 8.75. That was 26%. So that means that 66% of people in our poll have said that this was 8 to 10. That is amazing. That is really high. Does anyone else think that's crazy high? That is really, really high. Austin said Baron Corbin is still the last person to pin Roman. That is true. Seb gives it a 1. Legend Killer says 8.5. Trey Gaiman says 7.75. Tharuka says 8.5. 7.75. I'm not seeing all these 9s. If I'm looking at the chat right now, 41% of people are saying it's 9 to 10. But if you look at the comments, Shaquem, 8. Taboy, 7.75. Eddie, 7.75. Dominic, 8.5. Tharuka, 8.5. Monk says 7. Tharuka, 8.5. Legend Killer, 8.5. Seb says 1. I'm not seeing these 9s. This 42% of 9s to 10s. I'm going to ask a question. Do people understand what the poll is asking? Right? Because do people understand? Because, like, all the scores that we're getting, I'm not seeing these 9s to 10s in the chat. But yet, 42% of people have voted 9 to 10. Okay, here they come now. Look, Sue said 9. 10 says Hashu. 9 says YC22 Games. William says 8 to 10. Okay, here we go. Now here they were all hiding. All the 9s to 10s were hiding. I'm still wondering what Daisy's score is. My score is... Was there OMG moments on this show? I don't know. I think this show is... What is this show? What is this show? I think this show is... This show is solid. Solid. It's 7.75. Do you know what? I didn't like this isn't 9 to 10 for me because I wasn't a big fan of the women's match. The Mansour match, it was fine for the crowd, but it didn't really do anything for me. Arcade Bro match was fine, but it's just solid. It's just fine. Zelina and Dewdrop's not an amazing match, but you do get Zelina winning, so you get that. Goldberg and Bobby was actually quite good. Xavier and Finn I thought was excellent. Big E and Drew I thought was pretty good. Like, it's really solid. It's a really solid show, but there's not, like, we didn't get, like, The Undertaker, or we didn't get The Rock, or we didn't get any kind of, like, swerve or big surprise. Like, what was the biggest surprise tonight? The biggest surprise was Zelina winning Queen of the Ring. Like, that was the biggest surprise. Roman retaining is what I expected. I did expect Sasha to win, but I suppose Becky winning, is it like an OMG moment? Is it a massive shock? You know, like, for me, if I'm getting into the 9s, then I do want one of those. So I can't go into the 9s for that reason. So I'm in the 8s. Then I was not feeling that women's match. That women's triple threat just did not do it for me. The Mansour match, as I said. The Arcade Bro match. The Zelina match. Like, honestly, that's where I'm, like, going down. But other than that, really solid. I was between 7, 7, 5, and 8. I was 7, 7, 5, and 8. Like, I could be convinced to go to an 8. So I was between 7, 7, 5, and 8. So yeah, I mean, for me, but as we've said before, that what I rate a show is different to how other people rate a show, because my scale of 0 to 10 might be different to yours. Do you know what I mean? Like, you might think that is a 9. Because compared to all the other shows you watch, that is a 9. For me, that is a really solid show that we've seen. That is a really, really solid show. I really enjoyed it. And as I said, I would not go down from 7, 7, 5. If I was going to go anywhere, I would go to an 8. But the reason why I'm around that ballpark is there's no big shocks.